welcome to another classic video of me ranking random stuff in the Wild West. Today I'm going to be ranking all of its areas. Look, I know I already made a short ranking the types of players. I made a short of ranking the main areas, but I didn't rank the other areas. I feel like I did them dirty, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be ranking all of the areas today, cause why not? Alright, let's begin. This spot once had the title of the best grinding strat area. It has very good ores, it has a good beer spawn, and when quests used to be a thing, you were able to get 80 bucks or something if you went there. It now has lost the title, but it still is a very good area that many people go there during their mining sessions, so I'm giving it an A. It's another good area if you're tired of going to the water caverns because of the sweats and the people who like to steal your loot. I think it's a good area, but there is one bear who for some reason likes to destroy you. Sometimes it's chill, and sometimes it's pissed the fuck out. I'm giving it a B, actually a B. This area right now has only one useful thing, the faction war territory. It is in the center of the map, so that means literally anyone can go there quickly. The quickest way being if you spawn in Bronze City. It also had an extremely important role during the Undead West era, or period, but whatever. But still, it's a pretty cool area to go to. Star Wars Studios also revamped it not that while ago to make it look more beautiful. So honestly, I think it deserves a nice little B.
Hey, this is Editor Zazzle right here. I forgot that the church actually has the red Johnson's or whatever, Red Hoodson's key. The ranking instead of a B for the church is now becoming an A.
Oh dear, I'm getting hate for this one. I hate the swamp. I hate the gators there. I hate its environment. And plus, it's one of the areas where you can easily find someone robbing the train, making it unsafe for hunting. Now let's talk about the good points. The swamp is the area where you can have a higher chance of getting an albino gator to spawn. Now yes, the albino gator can spawn to other areas in the map, but it does have a higher percentage in the swamp. I'm giving the swamp a C instead of a D.
Lucky
the OUTLAW'S Perch. Last time I got a bit of backlash for giving it a B.
OUTLAW'S Perch, a pretty cool area, but it kind of feels like a ripoff of Puerto Dorado, but it is in the center of the map, B tier.
But I do want to say that I will change its ranking in a good way in this video. Since it's an OG area, I just realized it has a really good spawn for Outlaws, so it's an A and not an S. Because of all the fucking bounty hunters that go there so many times, it's pretty much the OUTLAW'S Perch. Like when a player arrives there, you know something's about to happen. And also, OUTLAW'S Perch is literally the area where every single outlaw goes to deposit the cash that they rob from the boat, the bank, and the train. So it's pretty much a nightmare if you have a thunderstroke cactus. So for that, I'm giving this area a C. Alright, I'm going to be honest for this one. Before making this video, I completely forgot about this area. I went there with Raven and Glider during the YouTuber Hunger Games to see if it's good or not, and I can tell you this area fucking sucks. There's literally no reason to go there. Oh, by the way, there are 5 generals there. Yes, 5. I swear to God, when Star Wars Studios was making the Wild West map, they already knew which area would be the worst one. The Lake Cave is getting a fucking deserved D.
I don't even want to bother explaining why this area sucks.
ASHBURN'S prison, or as literally every OG says, Fort Tyler, is the jail where you get sent to after being arrested as a menace. Now here's an interesting thing. Some people actually theorize that getting arrested as a menace and mine the coal there, which gives only $2 by the way, is a grinding strat. Yeah, that strat was quickly left in the dust, but honestly, I like its vibes, I guess, but it also has barely any reason to be there, so I'll give it a C instead of a D.
General Pits! S tier!
Whoa, Broad City, the fucking city which everyone spawns there when they're bored. This area is good and horrible. It's extremely close to the best mine in the game, being water caverns, and the beginners mine copper gulch mine. It also is very close to Fort Henry, making it easy to defend when you're getting raided by people, and it has all the stores and the infamous bank. This city obviously has the worst reputation. Pretty much everyone knows that you can die very easily, and the bank fucking sucks. 10 people go after you when you just picklock the door. This city is awesome, but because of the sweats, it's getting an A. This area is close to Windmill Camp and Bronze City. It means that you need to protect it a lot. lot. But people nowadays don't really care that much about it, so that's one less thing to worry about.
I tell you what though, folks, that's bloody nice.
But the Great Plains also has the grinding strat, being the 5 spawn points of bisons. You can camp outside of the fort with a sniper and rush with your horse to get the loot and sell them in the fort. I'm giving Fort Henry / the Great Plains an S. I think Windmill Camp is in a great place for outlaws. It looks pretty bad. But what's good about it is that no bounty hunter goes there. So if you want to sneakily rob something, go there. Windmill Camp is getting a C. You can't even go there. Yeah, I couldn't find the name of this path. Why am I even talking about this path? Because it has a reason to exist. You need to go there to get to Puerto Dorado and to get on a steamboat. It's not that excited by outlaws, but you can sometimes see some. I'm feeling for this path a strong B. Buffalo Ridge, or as before Cold Mountain. Man, who the fuck named that shit? This area is to be in the exploring quest list. This area is also important for the Howling Peak mining route. It has very good ores, so I think it deserves a nice little B. The Auctionman's home! I love Howling Peak. Like, bro, it gives this cool, snowy, small town vibe, like Culture does in Red Dead Redemption 2. Except it's not abandoned. There's all the stores, 2 jobs, and the auction house. My favorites. But honestly, I think it deserves an S. CALLAHAN Manor. Yeah, my opinion still stays the same since the short D tier. CAVERNS! This area is the best in the game, and I mean the best. Right now, not many people go there because of the 600 people playing right now, so it's non-A. It's getting a S. But when the game is going to regain popularity, a lot of people are going to go there. This area has nothing. Like, what the hell do you expect me to do? I think this area is goated as hell. You got the black market, all the stores, a bank, a sheriff outpost, a parking patrol, and no one goes there, making it safe as hell. Puerto Dorado still stays in the S tier. I would have given this area an S tier, but I actually just realized that the developers have removed the possession status in there. Why? Like, why would they do that? Like, that's just making the game even more complicated for beginners. I unfortunately need to give this area a B tier now. Why not NA, you may wonder? Because sometimes menaces go in there during the bronze raids, so you damn well know they're going to steal your loot while at it. So back when this area came out, it was a bad mining area since a lot of people went there to mine. Today, it's just a boring area, which is also a faction war territory. It's not that good, but it's like between the copper gulch mine and the forest mine of good. The quarry is sadly getting a C. The Highlands. This is sort of like the church. It's a cool area which was important during the Undead West period, and right now it's only useful for the faction war territories. There are ores there, but they suck. But this part isn't as beautiful as the church, so I'll give it a C, bro. Jesus Christ, another shitty area. Yeah, the Brewery Library sucks. You have to waste your time by going down there for territories. No one goes there. And it was only useful during the 2020 Howling event. D tier. Alright, you see this area? It has no name. I'm not kidding, it has no. I'm talking about it only because of 2 things. It's an extremely good camping spot if you want to kill people in Bronze City, and it has some ores. The ores suck though, so I think it deserves a C. This fort, for some reason, is the most popular one in the game. First off, it's a pain in the ass to protect this fort. You got way more people who want to capture this fort for some reason. The spawn points for players, yeah, they're horrible. With a horse, it takes a minute or 2 to get there. It also has less spawn points for bisons compared to Henry's spawn points. I think Fort Spencer is getting deserves a C. Yeah, a C. I'm kind of mixed for this one. On one hand, it's the area where you can begin the Howling Peak mining strat, but it as well isn't an impressive area, and you can fall very easily while you're trying to mine in the snow holes there. There's also this like bear who camps. I'll give it a C. This area has a lot of grinding strats. The Howling Peak mining routes with 2 spawn points of bisons and the 3 bear spawns. And it has the best mine in the game, the water caverns. Pinewood Hills is getting an easy S tier. It's an area where outlaws and civilians can spawn, so it already makes this area a bit dangerous. In this area, there's the abandoned forts, the northern part of tribal forest, so it's a good and a strategic spawn, I'd say. There's also a mining ground which makes this profitable. Let's also talk about how it looks. Silvertown isn't really that amazing. It only has a general store and a doctor roll spawn. Also, something no one even knows. There's literally a trading spot in Silvertown.
This area is getting a deserved A.
Deer Paw Valley, it's another area which used to have the title of the best grinding strat area, but this one for me is questionable. In here, you can easily get killed by bears. I guess it's one of the areas where you can find a Thunderstruck tree easily, C tier. It's an excellent hunting area. It has the Hudson's basement with the hunting shack. It also has one of the best mines in the game, being the forest mine, and it's very important for faction wars because of the two territories. I'd say Tribal Forest deserves an S. The last area of the list, the Ancient Descent. It's okay, I guess. You can go in it while doing the Howling mine route, but I wouldn't recommend it. I think it's a C. It doesn't have great ores, but it can still give you stuff. Yeah, it's a C. Well, that's it. If you guys want to do your own ranking of these areas and make a video about it, I'll leave a link to this tier list in the description down below.